Of course. If the shoe fits, well then, you know, voila. Alright, let's keep it moving into this situation reveal.
Do you see the numbers too?
Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
Alright guys, welcome back to the measurable, observable, repeatable matrix revealed. Of course, myself, Audio Oracle, musically orientated repertoire, and yeah, we're going to take a look at Heather Michelle O'Rourke. But before we do, we just make sure that everybody's, you know, awake. Yo, you in the back. Wait, in the back. Wake your ass up. Alright. Hopefully I've got your full attention. And as the saying goes, if you don't pay attention, it will cost you. In more ways than one. Again, we over here don't profess to know everything or be a know-it-all, just merely presenting the, you know, what we're presenting, saying what I have to say along with that presentation, and again, always calling out to build bridges and whatnot in and out of communities, because I'm not about trying to be in a self-echo chamber, you know. So I love that word, community, common ground, common unity, community, unity, right? And that's what they live crew, aka the gang, aka the Jesuit Order, aka the ultimate evil tyrants. Even though everything just is, nothing is actually good or bad, to be fair. It's nothing but your thoughts about it. But obviously, to what you're polarized to, for either or, well then you're gonna take a stand or not in your consciousness. You're either for it or you're not for it, right? You know? Obviously I know what I'm polarized to and what I'm against as an individual, just understanding again the layers and the frequency of this thing, of what's going on here, and coming to more and more realization. Again, I'm not new to this, but the last few years have definitely expounded a lot, I'd say, in the last 6-7 years. That's what I would say, definitely. I mean, these additionals are just second to none. It's the one that everybody needs. Now, again, if you're new here, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given realities to us every single day. Via understanding, excuse me, via understanding the simple code of practicing. Oh my god, let me start that again. Again, if you're new here, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given realities to us every single day via understanding the simple code and practice of Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words and phrases. As soon as you understand the simple code and practice, you can truly see how the powers that shouldn't be manipulate, mark, and orchestrate all that they do, you know, 24/7, or be it, you know, 25/8, relentless around the clock to keep you dumb, docile, subservient at their every beck and call, whether you realize it or not. And I mean, man. Anyway, for a veteran of my uploads from all my channels, as I already keep saying, my other 2 channels are on private. I'm gonna make them reappear again soon. One's got 1,500, the other one's got about 400 or something like that. And then we got this channel, and as you can see, if you scroll back not that far, you can see that my last upload, aside from just recently, with the spate of uploads, here and there or whatever, basically was 2 years ago. Now again, even if you know somebody and they happen to go into the news because of whatever the situation may be, what are the odds that the news, even though they're not a part of the gang, but because we're dealing with a Freemasonic media, what are the odds then that the date that the story goes up, or if they had to put it up, straight away, they couldn't select a day, could be some big emergency story or they need breaking news, then what are the odds that they're going to have a fittingly, perfectly length duration video? Yeah? They're also going to have more than likely, again, what's the odds, that they're probably going to have a caption that bears relevance to XYZ, of course, pertaining to the given situation. Again, amplifying the frequency of the mind schism matrix, the MK Ultra mind schism matrix, inception of the mind and stuff. It's a real thing. If you think they're not casting spells, one I love to bring up, because it wasn't that too long ago, what happened in 2020 with all the buffoonery that's obviously still going on, but all the latest big buffoonery, 19 years after 19 hijackers, to give you what again? What, 19? Oh my god. But the one I like to always refer to since that time, and I even made a video about it. Is it on this channel? Yeah, I don't know if I've done it private. Because I know when they like to do the AI sweeps of channels, even if you're not putting out truth, they're on you. Trust me. If you look around, it's not just people that's, just putting out, info, be it fantastic or not, just, in that arena. They're going after all types of content creators, like the AI algorithm, what they've got going on. And obviously, if they really want to hone in onto somebody, it is just brutal. It is absolutely brutal. And as I say, all these platforms are owned by who? The same gang, the Jesuit Order. Now, the one I like to refer back to, and I was about to speak about the thumbnail that was on the video. I don't know if it's on private, but I'm sure it's on this channel. Is it on this channel? No, I think it's probably on the other channel. I think it's probably on the other one. Might be on this one, but I doubt it. 2 years ago. But then that could have been when I switched over. We've just gone into 2023 now. Could be. But anyway, the thumbnail is basically showing, well, not basically, but it is showing people fighting over toilet roll. They're fighting over toilet roll, but they won't, clean their mind, if you may. Gotta get something to wipe your ass, but you don't want to get nothing to even remotely start to cleanse your mind, just to think properly. Or a bit better. That's my point. They'd rather be saturated and bask in the ambience of just bullshit, or can't be bothered, or what can I do, or you better take your meds. I haven't done the extensive research that you've been doing and this community, but you better take your medication. Even the ones, as I say, they already got body bag recently. You know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Do I need to say the names? FTFE, McLooney Tune, Simon Dan. Again, they can't make a video slandering my information. All they can do is do what? The meme, what I showed at the beginning, up before we even got into today's situation, of course, which is going to be to do with Heather O'Rourke. And we're going to see how this one pans out, right? Again, the other video, let's quickly check my phone here. Now, do you know what? Should I wait to say this? I don't know, fuck it, I'm going to say it now. How long will we be rolling? Fuck it, 10 minutes in, right? I'm already thinking, should I clickbait this video by just putting in Nicola's name in the video? Because I noticed the video's picking up steam quite quickly. Now let's see if there's any... I'm looking at my other device over here. Let's see. 183 videos in an hour. The video before that, 12 views in 4 days. Yeah? Now, I've put it around in a couple of places. There's a couple of Facebook groups I've even put it in now. Yeah? But what I'm going to get to, is... Alright, so I can only see 2 comments. No, 2 likes. So that's 2 people that have watched it and have a brain. Fantastic. I mean, how long does it take you to get? Again, even if you've just stumbled into the information, like, you should be able to see or catch me saying, or even if it's not in that video, or you should even think, well, how long has he been doing this? Is there more people putting out this information? And obviously I've already left relevant things in the description. Do you know what I mean? Like, how long does it take you to... Because it was, for me, it was but an instant when I found this information. Same for True Earth. Because all I was doing was weighing up how much lies to how much is actually authentic. Simple. A or B. Very simple. I don't care about how much stuff I've seen or on TV or these people been telling me this, that and whatnot. No, let me see what NASA's doing. Oh, there's always green screens and glitches and lies. Like, you know, and all the space agencies. Hello? So how am I supposed to trust these, you know, establishments and government and all of that if all you do is newscasters and anchors and, like, how does that work for me then? So 2 likes. Should have 2. Yeah, 1 comment in there. Should be actually 2 under the video. Don't know why it says 1. Anyway, so 186 views. It's been up about hour and a half at the most, hour and 20 minutes. All these videos should have thousands and thousands of thousands. Not because I've made the video, it's because, like, come on, how is this not doing the rounds? If you make a short video, don't go nowhere. If you make an extensive video, don't go nowhere. And as we know, we're just up against the most craziest, you know, algorithms. Thank you, algorithms. You're just the greatest. I know they've set you up. Fantastic. Right, now what's not fantastic is the unfortunate passing of this little girl. Now, actually, I may watch the movie again. I haven't seen this movie in a while. In a very long time, since I was a child. I'm sure she was in another something. Was she the same girl that's in V? Was she the star child in V? Remember the TV show? And no, I don't think that there is, you know, they are... You know what I'm going to say. I'm not going to go down that David Icke road. However, maybe that fight or flight type of reptilian zone mind on the left brain, the left side of the hemisphere of the brain. I'll go with that. Unless I can definitely... I'm not saying that something can't be in a different dimension or whatever. But, I know. But there are some interesting things about blood. If it is true with some of the stuff I was looking up with... you know, RH negative and all this type of stuff. If it is true, that is very, very interesting, as I pointed out before. And for personal reasons, not that I'm RH negative, but somebody I was very close with, it was RH negative. And that's how I started looking into it, and I was blown away. And I'm like, wow. Obviously, there's a lot of things that you won't be able to maybe assess and do for ourselves, so we've got to take their word, all right, to a degree. But interesting. Right, so Heather Michelle O'Rourke, born in December 1995 on the 27th of the month. Yeah, 27th of December. She died on the 1st of February. 1st of February. Well, straight away. Of course, Jesuit 21, Saturn 21. Also note this was in conjunction with Super Bowl. Shout out to Nancy Numbers for sharing what you shared via somebody else. As I say, I'm sure this is already being looked at in the community, of course, and even maybe so more extensive than what I'm going to show. Again, there's a whole community. It's not just me, you know. I didn't make English. I'm not just like, you know, pulling numbers out my backside. Again, I didn't birth Heather O'Rourke, you know. It's definitely impossible. I am male. I'm definitely not the father. My parents are Jamaican. So note the 223 that may factor in again, if I remember correctly, with the 48th prime. Note the 115 again, KILLING equals 115, like Masonic equals 115. Remember all the MURDER and of course DEATH. Of course, cancel, destroy, found, DEAD. Drowned, should be able to get away with saying that. Drowned equals 38. Again, a lot of those words pertaining to somebody's, you know, passing do equate to, you know, 38s and 83s. You know, RIPs in there as well. Again, a song by The Police that came out in 1983. Murder by Numbers. Oops. MURDER. Sorry, man. You're just walking on eggshells on these platforms. You don't even know what you can talk or say anymore. You know? It's just the times we're living in, isn't it? It's just absolutely bonkers. It's fucking bonkers, mate. Is it not bonkers? Fucking hell. You're just saying normal words found in the dictionary. You know? You can't even say them. Or words and terms, you know, the news anchor or the you know, whatever scientist or, you know, healthcare, you know, WHO. You know what I mean? You can't even say it. They just said it on your platform on how many channels to deal with the news, or just another, you know, whoever, Russell Brand, or just a lower content creator. Sorry, not putting anybody down on pedestals or higher up, but you know what I mean. He's more celebrity-fied. Anyway, the character she plays in the film is Carol Ann. So just note that all the 83s, 38s. Was Blood Contract 52, or was it Satanic Cult 52? Oh, we're gonna have to get a rain check on that. Don't think I'm too far away with one of them though. Anyway, Poltergeist 56, the 56. I mean, not the 56 prime. I meant to say, of course, Society of Jesus, aka the Jesuit Order. Society of Jesus equals 56. Huge number with the you know who's. Of course, 8 foot wide, 6 foot deep. Get 86th. So again, KILLING, Masonic, And Skull and Bones, I'm sure, is going to factor in with 48, if I remember correctly. Again, what day did she pass on? She passed on February 1st, excuse me. Jesuit and Saturn equals 21. Again, we're dealing with Gematria, practice decoding numbers into words and phrases, which means Gematria means geometry within language. And the Super Bowl was the day before. Now, what somebody on the Facebook pointed out was, I don't know if I got the screenshot from the film. Shit. Should I zap it over quickly? Hold up. Ah, let me zap it over from my phone. Right. Right, you see up here now? 1988, that's to do with the Super Bowl. And the movie came out in 1982. Yeah? So again, here's Heather. Sure, that's her over here. Yeah? There's the Super Bowl 88, 1988. So in Poltergeist, there is a poster in the kids' room for... Oh, let's move this over here now. Yeah. So a tragic prediction, or is it a you know, another ritual sacrifice for whoever? You know, those behind the scenes, some that are more so in the forefront of the scene. George Lucas, Steven Spielberg. I'll have to double check. Did they even have one of them have a hand, especially for Steven Spielberg? Because I have seen stuff on my journey of just seeing stuff, and not literally seeing it, but I'm on about somebody either mentioning it in a video, and or people leaving comments about it. You know. One of those, not me actually. I've seen footage of some off-key satanic act, but something to do with, without me going into it, obviously use your brain, something to do with Steven Spielberg. If I remember correctly, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, but correct me in the comments if I'm mistaken, if you know what I'm talking about. Steven Spielberg and this child. So when I started looking into this yesterday, looking into it after seeing, you know, what was there from via the person that shared the picture from somebody else, whatever, you know, do their old rule of thumb research, you know, around the birthdays, around the death, around any events that's taking place, or, you know, a movie release, or, you know, music, whatever. So again, is it a prediction? Or it's more of a forecast of what they had incoming, you know. South Park, The Simpsons, etc. You know, they don't, you know, and whatever else what they put things into that seem to be foreshadowing. Again, it's not predicting. Oh, The Simpsons predicted. Oh, blah, 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 blah. They didn't predict nothing. It's already in the script. So anyway, Poltergeist, got the poster in the kids' room for Super Bowl 1988. The movie comes out in 1982. In an eerie coincidence, on the day of that Super Bowl, actress Heather O'Rourke, Carol Ann, I'm sure that must be her name in the film, suddenly fell ill and tragically died the following day. So the day of the Super Bowl, magically falls ill. Healthy little girl, more than likely. Yeah? I mean, come on, man. Kids are pretty robust. Bones, immune system. Obviously, they may catch, you know what I mean, the odd cold and stuff. Shout out to my sister. I know you're kind of getting it, or getting over one right now. Not sure if you got it from the kids this time. I can't remember, but, you know, the amount of times that pops up. Got cold again. And obviously, you can't get away from it because obviously, you know, you got to nurture, you know. So you're going to be hugging and doing all that type of stuff. So, of course, the cold or whatever is going to more than likely catch you. But anyway, my point is, aside from, you know, basic colds, we're not on about this the latest big C when it comes to cold and whatever variant they're gonna give you, real or not. All I'm asking is, how comes my whole street is okay? How comes I'm alright? I don't know. I thought it was the most craziest thing sweeping. It looks like a distraction to just, you know, lock down, get the old you can't buy or sell without being marked, if you know what I'm talking about. That's why it's funny that mandatory and the VACINATION both equal 666. What do they say? The number of man in the beast is what again? What do they say man's made of again? 6 neutron, 6 electron, 6 carbon? That's what they say, apparently. I don't know. Like I was saying before, I've got to take their word for it. Is it? I don't know. Is it really real or? No, Revelation 13:18. Man created on the 6th day. 6 prime is 13, and of course 18 factors in 6. How many times? 3 times. But again, what they ultimately don't want you to clock onto is what, why, where, what, who, you know? What, why, where, who, where, excuse me, start again. All the W's. The what, why, where, who you are, alright? Because once you figure that out and stop paying them attention, easier said than done, but it can be done. It could be done. Stop paying them any attention. Drain the psychopathological, necromancy-loving, pedophilic, you know, sociopathic, narcissistic, satanic, evil, tyrannical scumbags. Just drain them. Put a knot in the pipes, man. Wonder if I'm going to get any decent comments back from my last video. Do you know what? I'm not even going to probably check any comments today, whether it's on different platforms or under the video. I'll just wait for a few days, if any turn up, and then after so many days, maybe by Wednesday, I'll have a look in. Even, do you know what? Even the end of the week, I'll give it a whole week. Yeah. And I kind of obviously already know where it's going already. Ugh. Anywho, what can you do? So, again, I'm not trying to overharp on about it or rant about it. I just find it extraordinary. Net Void, I still ain't had no interview. I'm on your neck of the woods, you're on my side of the stationary plane. How have I've still not had a call out for an interview. Wow. Did you get those mentions that I mentioned before in whatever videos? I don't know if you got them now. I know this platform was crazy, so you may or may not get certain mentions that you know, when I'm atting people and all of this stuff. So anyway, Super Bowl 31st, right? 1988. This was meant to be, again, a short decode. Oh well. As I say, I won't be on for the next week. As I say, I might do Weasel Wednesday and Third Brain Thursday this week. I know I missed it out last week. It's because there's no point. But I still want to put it out because it's a really funny one as well. It's just another one that just, you know, blows wide open the same old stuff we've been saying before. The heliocentric motions destroys their own model. If they didn't go all extra, maybe with all this extra shit, but because they want you to be spiritually dizzy on your, you know, you can't get that equilibrium, you're just dizzy now. And did I finish off what I was supposed to say with toilet paper? No, I didn't. So with the toilet paper, if you don't think I remembered. You know, there's no such thing as spell casting and, you know, playing the people like a fiddle to your beck and call. Yeah, you can just own all the news and media, have them hypnotized in some trance, tell them there's no bog roll, there's no loo roll, aka toilet paper, and again the C word with virus on the end, all together one word, you know the word, the new big C since 2020. That, unemployment, mind control, toilet paper, all equal what again? 56. There's a long list of 56s pertaining to that particular situation, but just know it's not random, it's not arbitrary. All right, it's not random, it's not arbitrary. So again, was you out fighting for toilet paper? Because I know my black ass went. I wasn't out fighting for no toilet paper. If they could only fight for their freedoms like they fought for toilet paper. That was part of that thumbnail that I wrote on the thumbnail that I was meant to say before. Glad that came back to mind. Yeah? Ah, dear. Give me one moment. Do you know what I mean? I didn't mention on the last video again some more of the. Well, this is it though. You should build enthusiasm and then go through the other videos, and then you'll catch the odd little bits that I haven't said in certain other videos that you catch in. You know what I mean? So if you're not going to do your due diligence, I can't always just hold your hand because I'm not always going to remember to say everything in every video, you know. But I was going to say a bit more about the spell casting and tetragrammaton and the old name of God, and of course grammar, linguistics, language, spells, casting spells. God equals 26, spell equals 26, COVID equals 26, China virus, viral disease, plague, bat feces. We have the tears system, tears system. Tears equals 26. Chaos equals 26. Also 19 for chaos. 19 years after 19 hijackers. Again, Freemasonic motto is order out of chaos, and the day that they deemed it a worldwide or a global, because they're all about globe. As I say, we have a round energy field, yes, but the ground we walk on isn't round. Just like you have a round energy field, does that mean my body should be round like a ball? Anyway. Something I was about to say before I segued off on that. Oh yes, tetragrammaton on the 26 and stuff. Yeah. So think about it. The C word, C-O-R-O-N-A, means crown. Crown equals 26. Think about your crown chakra into your consciousness. Hypnotizing, frequencies, all forms of media. You're just entranced, not truly understanding what life's about, how to set your cells. They're giving you one remix version of what life could be and give you BS about outer space, when really they want the inner space of your mind. Shout out to Seven Bomar, you know, they want the real estate of your consciousness. You know, they're setting up an allotment. They're setting up an allotment in your consciousness. Yo, fuck, you know. You can see I'm just chilling, taking my time, right? It's just dub plates. Why even rush? Nobody cares anyway. I could make a dub plate viral 30-second video like I did for Tate. Hold up, hold up before we even continue. But I do need to get it on now though, I'm not gonna lie. But hold up, let me just see something here, yeah? Just to show you. Or let you either look for yourself, because I'm not gonna get it up right now. What was that tape video? Which really should have been in the first video. But well, it would have been nice if it was, but I didn't. I found that extra additional after. Just after I made the video. But let me show you something here. So Andrew Tate arrested, yeah? If you go and look on that video on the channel, Andrew Tate arrested. Got 86 views, and that's a 14-minute video. The 37-second video gets 165 views. Now, none of these have got no comments from anybody to say, oh wow. Remember, obviously I would have been leaving comments and or if I can links, because obviously certain channels have got things set up in a specific way. Plus we're dealing with, you know, the suppression of YouTube and shadow banning and all this type of stuff, yeah? So sometimes it's either or, you know, for why your comments are vanishing, or you can only see it on another account but it's not there when you go back to that account. It's absolutely crazy. So imagine, just think about how many comments I've left on just a given situation when it happens. You know, like over, you know, a period of so many days while the topic's hot. Why can't I go to my notifications and be getting a mention back from these people for a video call out in a good way to say, hey man, for them either saying for people to check this out, or getting myself and or Zachary K. Hubbard and or somebody else that's, you know, amazing, doing an amazing job with the work in the community. Why is that so hard? Obviously that's rhetorical. Obviously. I mean, duh. Obviously that is a rhetorical question. I've seen this a bazillion times. That's why I even bothered to turn on my other two channels yet. What's the point? Yeah? I mean, and I even went back and changed the title of the 37-second Andrew Tate arrested follow-up video. Yeah, and imagine, I even updated the title and the description to say, don't watch this if you haven't seen the video beforehand, just to try and balance it out. How is the video like, really? But it's rhetorical. These people are just coming, oh, just making up numbers, or oh, it just happened to be that. You haven't taken the time to watch a simple 14-minute video. So again, whether it's 37 seconds, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 14 minutes, 14 seconds, these people have got a mind capacity span, attention span of a Vine video, 7 seconds, done. Not even that. Milliseconds, nano. Nanoseconds. It's so embarrassing to have to coexist and then just be like, by default, because of what's set up, as I've been explaining, what's hard-coded in reality, plus with what's going on, but then of course you're going to be in your just this echo chamber that you actually don't want to be in. Of course, just speaking to myself online and offline. Wow. Oh shit. Ah, for fuck's sake. It's in my face, goddammit. Really? This thing's having a fucking laugh. Is it my hair? Like, fucking hell. Jesus. Like, I'm right in the camera, you know. There's light on my face. I took my hat off. Like, my cap. You know what I mean? Do you know how many times when there's not even like, you know, I've had to, put it under light or anything, or I've even had to wipe any lens. Like, what's going on? How many mad angles this shit will just unlock, and I'm not even right indirectly in front of the fucking thing. The fuck? In front of the fudging thing. Excuse me. Bleep, 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 bleep. But yeah, of course, you know, Sam Smith, you know. Not even an age restriction for confirmation button, boy. Wow. I've got to worry about, am I saying fudging or F-U-C-K-I-N flipping G? Unbelievable. Anyway, time to RIP 25. Trailers 2 minutes 5 seconds. Again, the movie comes out 16th of September 1982. Again, this is the movie Poltergeist with Heather O'Rourke. Poltergeist equals to 151. Of course, that's the 36 prime. And again, what's the movie? What's the Poltergeist? What's the movie about? Evil spirits, right? And the 36 prime, again, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 up to 36. The 36 triangular number is 36. And of course, 3 6 as in 3 6s. The 36 prime is 151. Poltergeist 151. Oh! And obviously that will work the day before, right? Yeah, and then I just check the day. If I'm not mistaken. I'm sure I go to the other day as well. Anyway, remember she died the day after Super Bowl, but she got ill on the 31st of January. And of course, Super Bowl equals 131, like January 31st, 1/31. It's not arbitrary why they had it on that day. Just like we've explained why you get Black History Month when you get it in that month. Why it's designated to that. Now, I'm not saying all Super Bowls have been on the 31st of January, unless I'm mistaken, so I don't follow it. But again, knowing this information, you can forecast stuff. Not just with sports, obviously just news in general. The wars, you know. We forecast C19 in 2016. The community was saying if the world doesn't wake up by 2020, they're going to do a new 9/11 and an economy crash. And that's what I was going to say as well before. I was going to say it was when they deemed it a global pandemic, which was on (11/3), 11th of March. Again, the Talmud, Baba Kamar 113. And all the words pertaining to lies, and that specific passage, Baba Kamar 113. I need to pull it up maybe for a future video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I should have a slide for it actually, to be fair. Again, in the Talmud, if you know the book, you know, innit? Again, Baba Kamar 113A. But anyway, the day that they deem it a pandemic, just know Wuhan, and then C with the V, but the full word, if you know what I'm saying, CO obviously, yeah, and then VIRU. Anyway, so Wuhan blank blank. Go with the syllables. Oh, blah blank blah blank. Anyway, that is 222 months after 9/11. So again, 19 years after 19 hijackers, they give you C19. And again, we know that they like to work in 19-year cycles. Before that, it was the war on drugs. Before that, it was some next bullshit. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, they love the 19-year cycles in accordance with the moon. The moon's in the same place every 19 years. Anyway, Wuhan blah blank blah blank equals treble 2. Like I just said, 222 months. Order out of chaos equals treble 2. Ritualistic masons equals treble 2. As above, so below equals treble 2. Again, the Freemasonic compass kicked out at 23.5 degrees to go with the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn on its trajectory. with the sun and that. Again, Conspiracy 51. You got the 36. We just spoke about that. 36 Prime 151. Poltergeist 151. So yeah, I think I might add Nicola's name into the title. Not that I'm going to show anything to do with Nicola, even though I have mentioned some stuff. So yeah, it's not a full-on clickbait, mate, boy, mate, boy, hey, boy, mate. It's not a full-on clickbait, but you know what I mean. We got to work something. We got to work a little algorithm trick or something, man. Fuck it. For the next week, all videos are going to be about all different shit, but the title is going to be Nicola Bulley. The title is going to be Nicola Bulley. Fucking hell. Because at the end of the day, it's showing you the same script, part and parcel, with all the other shit that we've been breaking down. You know? And then once you understand the science of the dynamics, the mechanics and the science of what's going on in the midst of the dynamics in the fucking, in the fudging environment, then you can start to assess and conclude some stuff. Oh, that's why they did lockdown, how they did lockdown. That equals 119 lockdown, mental health, suicide, welfare, mood swing, etc. Ah, the Tories equals 119. Of course, they won by 47 seats, a huge Freemasonic number. We just spoke about the compass and 47. Again, President, government, White House, Republican, Democrat, judge with gavel, all 47. News, Trump 47. You're in the beast system, beast equals 47, time 47. They're all about making us waste time. So that's what I'm saying. Just be careful how, you know, you allow yourself to be, you know, just caught up with specific things. Better to, if anything, to just do a one quick energy dump, if anything, and then have a brighter day. Yeah, that's what I would say. And then when it comes back around again, with whatever the case may be, yeah, quick energy dump. Because, you know, sometimes, you know, you can't always hold it in by doing that type of energy dump, by just letting it go past, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Sometimes it can go past, you know, you got, you know, certain thoughts or, you know, emotional feelings going on, but you can, you know, your sensory indications are picking up on XYZ. Blood sacrifice, human sacrifice, Freemasonry equals 67. 67 prime 331. It's not looking good, is it? And they even showed much shit. Because this is just a sweet take my timer. It's just another dub play, just like the last video. Freemasonry 139. And note that MURDER. Yeah, MURDER. Equals 34. 34th prime, 139. Freemasonry equals 139. Got a numerology, so going into, that's why we always check before and after, surrounding birthdays, an event, movie release, music release, whatever. Always check before and after. You know, local mayor, you know, police chief, MP, president, prime minister. And then that's why you can see a specific pattern building up, and that's why I even left a comment in under the last video and put it in the description for the naysayers, or to hopefully not for the, just to try and spark more enthusiasm with the topic at hand. Yeah, remember, I should have said it in the last video. It's a shame I didn't say it. Again, this community has been building since 2013. Again, I'm not one person. There's loads of us in the community putting out this information. And not just in video form, yeah? I found it in 2016, the same time as True Earth. Literally the same time. Even though I knew about True Earth before, but I didn't look into it to know. I just thought, oh, what's that nonsense? I ain't getting into that conspiracy. That's what I thought. I put it off for about 8 months. Then when I found the Gematria, and then I found... found the Gematria, and then somebody said to me, a friend of mine said, oh man, look into that, man, look into it. And I was like, oh, do you know what? So that I'll look into it. And then simultaneously, I was looking at this number system via Zachary K. Hubbard and others. Shout out to Dan Bandra as well. Great decoder. In 2016, so yeah, I'm just weighing this up. I'm looking at all the space stuff and the space agencies. I'm watching, what is his name? Allegedly Dave. Shout out to Allegedly Dave. I'm sure he's from the UK originally. Shout out to Koj Connor as well. You know, battle rap scene in the UK. Anyway, so yeah, it was just literally, as I say, you know, weighing up the odds. That's all you got to do. Just weigh it up, regardless of what you think you know. Just try and wipe your memory or brain, so to speak, of being biased. So if you're going unbiased and just look at it like a true detective, so to speak, without, oh, I'm trying to be a detective, but just look at what's going on, what's being presented to you, and where does that lead. So this is my point. And then after seeing all the BS from NASA, very quickly I realized, you know, within, as soon as I started looking into it, man, I'm not even going to say over so many days, it was instantly. And as I've said, from this time up until now, I'm just waiting to see, can you just, you know, I can give you the benefit of the doubt, but you need to show me XYZ. You ain't shown me shit apart from lies, green screen glitches, and a whole rigmarole of buffoonery. And that's all space agencies. And as I've already broke down, then finding the number system and the spellcasting, understanding spellcasting more and the frequency, and how the movies like The Matrix and They Live, how that factors in, and many more, obviously. But just, you know, introspection from self, noting the environment. So self-psychology breakdown, introspection, then environment, then looking at the people within the environment along with myself. Then I'm saying, fucking, then I'm saying, fudging hell. You get me? That's what I'm saying. Oh shit. I forgot I only had so much space and it said I had like 48 minutes of recording time. Anyway, I just deleted a couple of things, so I should be good to go. I did just check the date, the time duration left in the app for recording. It said I've got over an hour now. Should actually be more than that, because I just deleted a whirl of stuff. Well, not a whirl of stuff, but a couple of things that, you know, have a big was taking up a lot of memory space. Anyway, DEATH equals 228. Can't remember what I was saying now, just a minute ago. So hopefully I finished off whatever I was saying there. Oh no, that was a mistake. Don't worry about that one. Carol equals 32. So the character she played, what day? The day she dies, yeah? $52. Remember I spoke about, oh, and a 29. And a 29. So you got the, remember Masonic. Is KILLING 29? No, I don't think it is. I think it's just Masonic 29. They shared a 115, 38, and 74. Anyway. So you got the 52, the 52. The 45th prime again, Ritual. 45. 45th prime, 197. Also, Ritual Sacrifice, 173. Sacrifice equals 73 as well. And again, in Genesis 4:6 in the Bible, it begins with a sacrifice. Sacrifice equals 46 also. So I started looking at the first director, right? Did I not get a screenshot for him? Oh, here he is. No! Hold up. Again, it's the release date of the movie, right? But we're looking on it from the annual. Again, it came out in 1982. We're just looking at it before the, untimely death. Clearly scripted by the gang. Anyway, that's the director, right? But as I already said, and I think I did see some stuff. No, I looked at some stuff, but I didn't see any stuff that was, key points of interest. So hence why, I don't even think I even screenshotted his birthday or shown any of the findings or non-findings to do with Toby that I could see anyway, unless there's something else. So he's born in 46. Again, if you can't remember what I said about him in relation to Heather O'Rourke, the child star, I'm sure it was him, if I'm not mistaken. It was either him or George Lucas, but I'm sure it was Steven Spielberg, if I'm not mistaken. We just spoke about 46. DEATH also equals 118, like spiritual. Oh, can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Because you don't worry, I'm gonna, blow it up in a second if you can't see it. Can you see it? I'm not talking about the 46 now. So you got the 46. This is with Steven Spielberg's birthday. This is bang on for the weeks and days. No extra, no overhang. Bang on. Yeah? To his birthday, December 18th, from when she dies. Again, Saturn 21, Jesuit 21, Sacrifice 46. In Genesis 4:6, it begins with a sacrifice. Did I not mention that already? I did say to look out for it, right? Oh! Hold up. But I swear it wasn't even with his name. So just hold tight, yeah? Hold tight. Because I could have sworn it wasn't even with his name. Because we just got to his name. You see me? Yo. Yeah? I mean, come on. Just brutal. And again, we've seen this same pattern, or rule of thumb for patterns for a given situation, yeah, a bazillion times. Again, we've been here since how long? Even though I found it in 2016. How long has this community been here growing? At a snail pace, mind, but still something. Definitely got to be at least, I mean, there's so many bazillion people in the world. There's got to be at least 500,000, 500,000 people that's come across this information, and then probably 100,000 and less that take it seriously or keep up with it, enthusiastically, like myself. Because remember, not everybody makes YouTube videos. You got your Discord, you got your this and your that. Got people who are into the sports, people who are into the stock market. You know what I mean? So look, 322, Skull and Bones number. If you write Skull and Crossbones, it equals 223. Good, I did say to look out for the 48, right? I think I got confused earlier because I'm sure I had Hold up. Hold up. Wait. I need to find that. Quick. Ah, it's 223 reflection. How long are we up now? An hour. So 322, like his name again, Steven Spielberg. His full name, Stephen Alan Spielberg. 322, eh? Wow. Them dub plays. I remember how blood sacrifice also factors in, because the 55th prime is 257. Sacrifice also equals 55 as well as 46. It also equals 55. And the 55th prime is 257. Blood sacrifice equals 257. Also equals 62. Sacrifice equals 62. Faustin bargain equals 62. I don't think it's 73 as well. I know ritual sacrifice and sacrifice also equals 73. Anyway. So, did we not have that in her name? Again, K-I-L-L-I-N-G equals what again? 115. Masonic equals 115. Didn't her name equal 115? Right there. Heather Michelle O'Rourke. Yeah? Couple extra bits that I may not have said, but you know, for a veteran, you already know the coup. Anyway, if you're new here, be diligent. It really is that simple. So you got his name 115, Stephen Alan Spielberg 115, Heather Michelle O'Rourke 115, and then to Steven Spielberg's birthday, or from his birthday to when she dies, the little girl in Poltergeist, 1 month and 15 days. Again, alternative span 46, we just spoke about 46. Alternative span also 64. K-I-L-L-I-N-G equals 64. Go figure on that. Brutal. Again, the 29, blood contract 209. You got the life lesson the 209, 29, Masonic 29. He's even got a 55 from his last birthday leading in. Go figure on that. Trust me. Oh, that's it, guys. Right. Wholeness, flat mother, love and power. Spread love and light. Hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude. But take no shit.